Oh, it's time to pay up now. Oh, I'm having a revival. Yes, I am having a revival, y'all. Everybody that used my name and used the situation of my church being robbed. Yeah, I was the biggest topic of 2022, and everybody jumped out the window. Ooh, they all jumped out the window. They all jumped out the window. Man, people called me, said I set the robbery up. Let me pause this, y'all, so I can get into what I gotta say. Hold on a second. So, welcome, y'all. I'm Bishop Lamar Miller Whitehead, and I greet you guys with the love of Jesus Christ. Amen. I'm on really briefly just to talk about some lawsuits that I've been filing, but I just want to talk about one in particular. So there is a radio jockey by the name of Tasha Jones, and her radio jockey name is Miss Jones. Miss Jones. And I believe she just got the job not too long ago. And it was just brought to my attention by my team. Further research after those young ladies that came into my church to disrupt my church when everybody said Bishop choked the lady, when I did not choke her at all. She was coming to harm my wife and my daughter, and I grabbed her from the back of her shirt, and I grabbed her with the mic in my hand on her shoulder and escorted her out. Right after that happened, Miss Jones went crazy. Man, she threw me under the bus. Let me tell y'all. She called me a drug dealer, and she invited callers to call up on me to talk about what she just said. She called me a drug dealer, and she also said that I was hiding old drug money and washing it through the church. I'm talking about, it's so much stuff that she said I can't even go into she went in. She said, I don't know why y'all would go to his church. Miss Jones went in on the bishop. Yep. Y'all need to add her. Because she'll be getting served soon. You could try to duck it all you want. And the transcripts is there. And she said so much stuff. Let me tell you something, man. Everybody been beating up on the bishop, but now it's time to pay. Everybody that said that I set up the robbery and they was going for months. Yeah, he set up the robbery. The police gonna lock him up. They gonna do this. They gonna do that. Everybody was gun-ho. Ain't nobody running into the church like that. Nowhere in the world, bling, bling, bishop. He's robbing the church. He's this. Everybody built the narrative. Based off of the fact that they believe that I set the robbery up to my church, which is something I would never do. And now that they caught some of the guys that were there who robbed me, now everybody's quiet. But guess what? You cannot delete the transcripts. So I just sued Miss Jones, and I sued 94.7, the block radio, who's owned by Odyssey and Paramount. I just sued them for $50 million. Yep, time to pay. Y'all not going to defeat. I lost so much money because of these lies against me. Just lying on me. Like, come on. Oh, you robbing the church and you ain't got nobody in the church. It's either I don't have nobody in the church. How can I rob people that are not in the church? They say, oh, you only got 5 members, but yet I'm robbing the church. Like, that don't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Everybody's saying something. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care. Let me see how much that bro, shut up. Let me block you. Yeah. You know, so I really don't care. You know, 50 million is not a joke at all. It's not a joke. Okay? And if you want to laugh about it, you know, I could block you too. But it's not a joke. You know, when when a whole radio station allow their jockeys to destroy and defame my name, then you're going to have to pay. You know what I'm saying? Look what they're doing to Kyrie Irving. Look what they're doing to Kanye West based off of what they said. And this woman lied and said that I was a drug dealer washing money through my church on a syndicated radio station. Nah, you got to pay. You got to pay. You have to pay, and I'm not settling. Nope, you got to pay. You don't get to demonize my name, and then all of the callers was calling and throwing me under the bus, and I heard people that knew me called, and they was defending me. Freedom of speech. That's not freedom of speech. You cannot lie about a person and talk about its freedom of speech. No, what are you talking about? Make it happen, Marv. He talking about freedom of speech. There is no such thing as freedom of speech when you're talking or lying on someone. That's called defamation of character. That's what that's called. That's what that's called. Yep. So, all y'all got to do is Google 50 million, Bishop Whitehead 50 million. Y'all going to already see a bunch of articles out there already. It was just filed yesterday. So I just wanted to let y'all know what's going on. And yeah, Miss Jones, you need to lose your job. And it's called slander. That's right, not defamation of character. And I'm asking 94.7, the block, to fire her. She needs to be fired, okay? I am an African-American man, pastor. I'm a bishop, amen? Somebody says, so you snitching. I'm blocking you for that. I'm blocking you. That was just dumb. Regardless is a lie. Prove them wrong. Oh, my God. You know what? I'm blocking you, too. So that's my freedom of speech, right? So it's just not fair, y'all. I'm telling you, but too much is given, much is required. It is what it is. But for the people that's just slandering my name, calling me different names, and then everybody disappear when they catch the robbers, right? Everybody disappear, right? And think that you could just delete what you've been saying. Yeah, she used to be on Hot 97 too, I believe. Yeah, but she's on 94.7. Both. I'm suing the radio station and I'm suing Miss Jones. Yep. What's going on, Miss Hair? Here I am. Yep. So I'm gift wrapping lawsuits, y'all, for Christmas. Oh, it's going to be a whole lot more because you can't delete what you said. Y'all said I set the robbery up. Now you see I didn't. So everybody that said that I set the robbery up, and all you YouTubers that was putting me out there saying all that, woo, baby, get ready for the lawsuits because they're coming. This Christmas is going to be a Merry Christmas for y'all, okay? I am gift wrapping lawsuits, okay? Yes, I'm gift wrapping lawsuits. Yeah, yes. Yes, you don't get to beat my name up, destroy my companies, because when they Google me, they see all this nonsense up there. When they turn on the radio, they hear you guys talking about me. Now it's time. You got to keep that same energy, Miss Jones. Can y'all at Miss Jones, please? Can y'all at her? She just got on the radio and she's about to get off. That's right. I'm going to go so hard, she needs to get fired, okay? She needs to get fired. Why would I do that? Knock it off. You about to get blocked for that. Yeah. So that's where we are today, y'all. Miss Jones called the bishop a drug dealer, and she said I was washing money through my church. And the crazy thing about it, her producer, when my team reached out to them, her producer was like, "Oh, we knew this was coming." They said we thought that you guys were gonna call a little earlier than that. Nope. We called at the right time. So when your producers know that you did some craziness, So Miss Jones and 94.7 The Block, you have a lawsuit in action, and just get your lawyers ready. My lawyers are ready, and we ready to roll. But you don't get to beat up on my name. All right. So just remember, y'all, If you say something about the bishop, just be ready, because I got time for it. My lawyer got time for it, all right? So all of this defaming my name and throwing me under the bus and lying just so you can get into a conversation, or just because you can I don't know, get some clickbait, just know that you're going to have to pay for that clickbait. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. So y'all can go on 94.7. Hey, man, she did this in September. I'm just coming out with it now. You know, so, yeah. So, yeah, she did it the week of September the 19th or September the 18th, during that week. That's when she did it. So y'all could check it out. They probably shift it. They probably trying to shake it around, but yep. Nah, man, they can't leave me alone. You know, everybody made me a villain instead of the victim, and they call me all type of names, and none of it's true. None of it's true. You robbing the church. Why? Come on, man. I'm a man of integrity, you know. Now, Ms. Jones talking about you selling drugs and you washing the money through the church. Why y'all going to a church like that? The church is supposed to be for peace, and y'all can. Yeah, she went, woo! She went in with the callers. The callers was calling in. They was teaming up on the bishop. Woo-wee! You got to keep that same energy, Ms. Jones. Got to. And I'm going to go hard until you get fired. You need to get fired. You don't get to talk. You don't get to talk about me like that. I am a man. Okay, I'm an African-American man. I'm a bishop. I'm a presiding prelate. Okay, I'm a pastor. Okay, and if they did that to a rabbi, a Jewish rabbi, you better believe they'd be off the air. So now let's see if there's a double standard. You did it to a preacher, okay, a pastor, a Christian pastor. Now let's see if she gets fired. I'm going hard until she gets fired. Okay? She needs to be fired. You don't get to call a pastor, a Christian pastor. I don't care how you feel about me. I don't care how you look at me. I don't care. I don't care how you look at me, but you don't get to go on national air and call a pastor a drug dealer. If you did it to a rabbi, a Jewish rabbi, she would be packing her bags. So I need everybody to advocate for this, because you don't get to call a pastor a drug dealer. I don't care what I look like. I don't care what you want me to be. I don't care what you think you heard. You better keep it to yourself, because if you put it out there, your job is on the line and your lawsuit. That's right. So don't blame you. What the name? Don't blame. I don't know what's that. So if y'all going to say something, y'all got to talk English. I can't speak in no English. Yeah, she's disrespectful, y'all. So everybody at Miss Jones and everybody at 94.7. I'm coming on tomorrow on live. I'm going to go on every day until she get fired. Every day. Every single day. I'm going on until she get fired. And if they don't fire her, it's a double standard. Because people are getting fired for less. Anti-Semitic, right? I do not condone talking about nobody. However, everybody got to keep that same energy. Everybody has to keep that same energy. So you don't get to defame me and defame my name. So is it because I'm a black man she not going to get fired? Oh, no. We going, and I need everybody to put up at Miss Jones fired. She needs to be fired. She needs to be off the air. She needs to be off the air. At 94.7, The Block, fire Miss Jones. She needs to be off the air. She needs to be off the air. She don't get to call a pastor a drug dealer. And she's lying. I ain't never sold a drug in my life. Never sold a drug in my natural life. Period. And you're lying. And you're lying. She needs to be fired. Okay? She needs to be fired. If people getting suspended and losing their contract for anti-Semitic defamation to the Jewish community, then she needs to be fired for calling a black pastor a drug dealer. Oh, yes, she's getting sued. Somebody said sue her. It's already in. 50 million. Christina, yeah, you came on a little late. Okay? Yeah. So, yep, she was in a night. Yeah, she was a 90s singer. Yep, and yep, yep. Bishop God will handle her, but do it. Yeah, God gonna definitely handle her. However, that's why God allowed the legal system, the civil legal system. You know, I ain't see too many people say fire her. Y'all need to put at 94.7 The Block, fire Miss Jones. She needs to be fired. I'm going on every single day until she's fired. Because at the end of the day, if I was Jewish, woo, baby, she would be out of there already. She'd be out of there. So let's see if the radio station have a double standard. Let's see if the radio station have a double standard. You don't get to call a pastor a drug dealer. I don't care what I look like. I don't care what you think you want me to be. I don't care. I don't care. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. You don't get to go on national radio and call me a drug dealer and then invite callers to beat up on me as well. Nah, y'all bugging. You're bugging. So we're going to go every single day. We're campaigning for Miss Jones to be fired. I don't want her suspended. Ain't no suspended. Go to the tape. Go to the tape. Go to the tape. Y'all know what she said. You know what she said. Go to the tape. Ain't no suspension. Fired. She needs to be fired. All right? She needs to be fired. Her mouth was always foul from back in the day when she was on radio. You know, she needs to be fired. Fired. Okay? And that's what I'm going for. She needs to be fired. And she's going to be sued and fired. That's right. If it would have been a Jewish rabbi, she'd have been out of there. Out of there. Out of there really quickly. So we're going to do, if it was a